Coming up on Mountain News this morning, Kentucky Hearing Aids has opened an office in Floyd County and is hosting a big giveaway. And a new foundation will help bring money to organizations and community outreach efforts in Pikeville. Plus, it looked grim last week for one Eastern Kentucky animal shelter until the kindness of folks around the region was able to save the lives of several animals.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning. The time is 4:59 on December 12th. I'm Madison Pergram, and thank you for joining us on Mountain News This Morning. For waking up on this Thursday morning, it's a more calm morning. Let's go to Brandon Robinson. Brandon, we don't have snow falling. It's not raining.
Nope.
It's kind of nice.
It is kind of nice. A little frosty on the cars this morning, so make sure you give yourself time to get those warmed up. Otherwise, a few slick spots on the roads, but it is quiet this morning. We'll take it. Let's take a look at the almost called for Doppler. We've used it so much this week, but the WYMT studio camera. Little fog trying to build in this morning, so just be careful of that. We're seeing some of that across the region. And again, a lot of these sensors up on the ridge top, so it's a valley fog, but be careful of that as you head out the door. Temperatures, big swing, 19 in Jonesville, 32 in Jackson and Hazard right now. A lot of 20s showing up across the area. That's still a few degrees warmer than it was this time yesterday in most locations. Ashland, Prestonsburg, Harlan, and Middlesboro, just a couple of degrees cooler. Your out the door forecast this morning, I think we all get down into the low to mid 20s there by 7 o'clock. And then we'll start to climb into the upper 40s, maybe close to 50 by this afternoon. Sunshine for a while, and then more clouds start to develop late this afternoon going into the evening hours. We'll talk about the extended forecast here in just a little bit. Madison?
Thank you, Brandon. Well, Bell County got quite a bit of snow Tuesday night, especially at the Cumberland Gap National Historic Park. Rangers say Tuesday evening, crews began clearing the roadways and kept watching for dangerous spots. One of the most popular things to do on snow days is to get pictures from the Pinnacle Outlook. And since a lot of the roads up to the Pinnacle are shaded and will not melt for a while, the roads were closed on Wednesday. However, the walking trails up to it remained open. And a small bridge in Elliott County collapsed, sending a Kentucky Power Service truck partially into a creek. Take a look at this picture. Officials say the employee tried to cross the bridge to fix a light for a customer. Luckily, no one was injured. And it appears new members of the Kentucky Board of Education could be sworn in. That's after a Franklin County judge denied a motion filed by 10 of the 11 current board members yesterday. They filed a lawsuit moments after Governor Andy Beshear announced his picks to lead a reorganization of the school board. But their attorney says the governor does not have the authority to do that.
I reorganized the State Board of Education and appointed new members who support public education.
Governor Beshear's executive order says the members lack experience and accepted tickets and other items from lobbyists. The board members say they plan to appeal the decision. And the president of Eastern Kentucky University has announced his resignation. President Michael Benson made the announcement in a letter sent to employees Wednesday morning. Benson will stay on as an advisor to the Board of Regents through the transition for the next university president. The move is effective January 6th. And as the WYMT Food City Mountain Classic continues this week, we are profiling the 3 winners of the Ralph Gabbard Memorial Broadcasting Scholarship. One of them attends Wolfe County High School, and Erica Mattingly is a senior at Wolfe County High School, where you can mostly find her in the library. She's a member of the ECA Early College Academy, where she takes college classes and will graduate with an associate's degree. In her spare time, she tutors and says she hopes to make an impact as many people as Ralph Gabbard once did.
I definitely want to make an impact on the community. That's a huge goal of mine, and I want to make a difference somehow.
After graduation, Erica wants to go to college and pursue a career as a pharmaceutical sales rep. And Kentucky Hearing Aids has opened an office in Floyd County and is working to get the word out and make sure at least one person can hear it loud and clear. The company is starting a 2-week Facebook promotion to give one person a set of hearing aids valued at $5,000. People in need in the Big Sandy region are encouraged to enter by liking the Facebook page and sharing a video explaining how the hearing aids would benefit them. More information about the giveaway will be posted on the Kentucky Hearing Aid Facebook page this weekend. And a new foundation will help bring money to organizations and community outreach efforts in Pikeville. The Pikeville Foundation, part of the Foundation for Appalachian Kentucky, was recently established with a board of directors from different organizations in Pikeville. The foundation will serve as a conduit for donors with interest in the community and could provide more opportunities for securing grants in the future.
For those in our community that have a philanthropic heart, I suppose, somewhere to donate their money that can then be turned around and used in very good ways in the community.
The foundation will host its first fundraiser, a Dancing with the Stars type event, January 24th at the Appalachian Wireless Arena. And for the Kentucky River Regional Animal Shelter, things looked grim just last week. They were overcrowded, and that meant one thing: they had to put animals down. But that's not what happened. 23 animals were at the risk of being euthanized, so volunteers posted about the animals to Facebook, and it was shared hundreds of times, and people and rescues from all over chipped in to help. All those dogs and cats now will have homes for the holidays, and nearly 200 more will be sent to other rescues and shelters.
Word got out to all of our rescue partners all over the Midwest area and into Tennessee that this was happening. And they just more or less stepped up and said, we're not going to do this. It's definitely a miracle that this happened. It's our Christmas miracle because this is beyond the flesh. It's something that God had to give us.
Pit bulls or pit bull mixes made up a large amount of the animals. Those with the shelter add to police spay and neuter. The shelter has a low-cost program for that, including one that is free for pit bulls. And sheriff's deputies in Wyoming sprang into action this week to save a small deer stranded in icy waters. A press release shows that Deputy Justin Hayes spotted the animal Tuesday on his way to training. Hayes was joined in efforts by Deputy Josh Peterson, who activated his body camera. Hayes happens to carry ranch ropes in his patrol vehicle, and they came in handy for this particular situation. The two men used the ropes to get the young deer out of the water. They then carried it towards some asphalt so it could warm up before it took off into the woods. Well, thanks for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. Coming up, a Louisville teenager story has secured a generous donation to help a humane society that holds a special place in his heart.
One more nice day before changes make their way back into the forecast. I'll track them out for you in about 3 minutes.